What's up, guys? It's Chief here, and welcome back to another FC25 video. It is Friday, and Fantasy FC Team 2 has just dropped, and EA has given us a bunch of crazy content to go along with it. So let's start off in the SBC section, where they dropped a 91 rated Fantasy FC Kolo Muani card. This card looks ridiculous already, and the fact that he's upgradable could make him one of the best strikers in the game moving forward. So he's 6'2", 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, which means if he does get the skill move / weak foot upgrade, he would be 5-star, 5-star, which is absurd. In terms of positions, he can only play striker here, so he's not really going to be able to be moved around in your team, but the fact that he's French and Serie A, not too hard to fit in. In terms of the face stats, there's not really anywhere that I could find where he lets himself down. I expected the agility and balance to be low on a big striker like himself, but he has 93 agility, 88 balance. In terms of the passing, he has 87 short passing, which is just going to get it done for your striker. Everything just looks good with this card, and I usually don't like these big strikers. In terms of the upgrades here, I'd say he's expected to get a lot of the upgrades. Achieving 1 goal / assist shouldn't be too difficult. Club wins 2 of the next 4 league games, probably depends on their actual games. He's probably not going to get a yellow or red card, so he'll get that 5-star, 5-star. He has great potential to get all of these upgrades here, which is incredible. In terms of the play styles, these are basically perfect for this card. He has finesse, he has power shot, he has technical, Trivela, aerial, flare, and then the playstyle pluses are really, really solid. Quick step is an A+ playstyle plus. Absolutely love it. And then first touch is actually a really, really good one to have on your striker to fire those pinged passes into them. So this card is amazing for me. And then in terms of roles, target forward, poacher, and advanced forward ++ gives you a bunch of good options that fit this guy. This is a really, really good card and has a lot of potential for upgrades. Now, he does look like he's going to be expensive. He's an 85 of the team of the week, 286s, 287s, 288s, and an 89. That is actually crazy expensive compared to most of the cards we've seen. Now, that is coming in at 840,000 coins. If you were to do this from scratch, I don't think this card would be near that expensive on the market, but there's a very, very good chance he's 5-star, 5-star, gets more play styles. He could be a ridiculous card moving forward. For me, it's not like a must complete given the price, but if this guy fits your team, I think he could be a crazy card moving forward. I am really surprised that he's upvoted on Footbin. Usually when you get a player SBC that's this expensive and he's not like a Premier League card, it's usually downvoted, but people seem to like this card. I like it. If he fits your team, definitely worth checking out. Next up, we got a World Tour Rafinha card who's available for 28 days here and 7 sections to complete. So also going to be a relatively expensive one here, but he looks like he has a solid card as well. So let's dive into it. So he's 5'9" here, has 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. So really solid there. I prefer the 5-star weak foot to the skill moves, but if you have one of those that are 5-star, that's definitely useful. He can play on the right wing or the left wing here. I think most people are going to prefer to play him on that right wing, cut in on that left foot and hit finesse shots. In terms of the in-game stats, the pace is great, the shooting is great, the passing is great, the dribbling, this is another card where there's no key stats where he gets let down here. You could argue his balance and composure are a little bit low at 87, but this is just a really good card. And the play styles here are just about perfect again. He has finesse, he has power shot, he has tiki-taka plus, which the more I use players with this, the more I think it's an A+ play style plus. This is so, so good in and around the box for those quick passes. Rapid plus and quick step. Relentless, Flare, and Trickster. Like, again, this card is so good. Now, the only issue I take with this is so many people already have ridiculous Rafinha Evos that a lot of people aren't going to be using this card. But still a great SBC. And then he has inside forward plus plus on the right wing and the left wing, which is perfect for the way people are going to want to use him. Again, this card is just really good. And the price fits it here. From scratch, he's coming in at just under 600,000 coins. Again, it's not like a must complete for me because number one, I mostly use city players at this point. And number two, I feel like if I was going to go outside of like my main team and using city players, I'd probably go for some off league players that have similar stats but aren't as expensive. But as a Brazilian for Barcelona with that kind of card, I feel like the price fits him. And again, he is massively upvoted on Footbin, 73% upvoted, which again, super surprising for an expensive player SBC here. So another solid card there. Check him out if he fits your squad. Other SBC content, we got this 81 plus double upgrade here. It's fully repeatable for the next 2 days. You put 8 golds in, like, it's nothing exciting here. If you want to throw dupes in here and test out the 81 plus double upgrade, be my guest. It's not going to be anything special. We'll do one for the video just to test the luck here. I don't think Fantasy FC Team 2 has that many like crazy cards. Like there's not specifically anybody I'm looking to pack. I think the Rodrigo card is really good. And we'll look at the team later in the video, but I can't think of anybody that's just like crazy good. So we'll get an 81 plus double upgrade, open that in a second. Now, the next thing we got here is the 84 times 5 upgrade, repeatable 3 times a day for the next 3 days here. I'd assume this is just going to be the typical like 83 squad with the team of the week. 84 squad with the team of the week for an 84 times 5, a little more expensive than I anticipated, to be honest. Like, I prefer an 83 times 10 to an 84 times 5, and this is more expensive than the 83 times 10. Again, we're going to test the luck here, and chances are this is going to be worth it. Like, the thing with these packs is they're so recyclable, and from like an 84 times 5, I'm probably going to get an 85, an 86, a couple 84s. Like I'm going to get a lot back of what I put into this SBC. So it's probably going to be worth it. In terms of price, it's coming in at 24,000 coins from scratch to complete. So bare minimum, you're making back what? I think 84s are like 1,500 coins right now, times 5. So you're making back 7.5K bare minimum off of this SBC. Like, probably worth it to just get this done and test your luck. And if you get a team of the week back from it, then you're basically covered in terms of like coins that you put in. So not a crazy SBC like the 83 times 10, the 83 times 14, but it's something that's probably worth doing here. Come on, you tell me this 87 team of the week can't drag this rating up for me? There we go. All right, 84 times 5 to test the luck. And something to keep in mind when you're completing these is we got the 83 plus team of the week player pick refreshed. So if you don't have any team of the weeks to throw in, you could go complete this within 484s. It's like 483s and 382s, I think. A cheaper way sometimes to get a team of the week. It depends what their price is on the market. So that kind of covers all of the SBC content we got today. The 81 double upgrade upvoted pretty heavily. It's nothing special in my opinion. Like I don't think these are really worth putting golds into. I'd rather just save all the golds in my club that I have for when we get some sort of upgrade SBC that corresponds with an objective. I don't think it's worth just lobbing your club into the 81 plus double upgrades. But also going to get these 84 times 5s done each day. Good for building up fodder. Let's see. It's just going to be a gold in here. It is going to be a walkout. Is this going to be Roared from City here? I'm hoping for a double walkout because she's only 86 rated. It is going to be a double walkout. We get Thibaut Courtois in there, 89 rated. So that is a massive win from that. Again, that SBC cost 24,000 coins. And an 89 right now is selling for, wow, 22,000 coins at the moment. So he basically covers the cost of the pack, and then we get a couple 85s, an 86, and 84. Big win there. Absolutely love to see it. So that wraps up the SBC content today. Let's check out the objectives here, where I believe we got two different objectives today. So we got the Granada CF home kit. Nothing really exciting here. If you just put this home kit on and win some games, you get a rare Electrum players pack. So that's a dub, like basically a free pack. We got the Fantasy FC Feller card here. Okay. Complete 5 out of the 6 challenges. So they did this for the card last week as well. I'm forgetting who it was. He was Dortmund English player, but the name's slipping me. Win 1 match in any mode, easy enough. Win 3 matches while having at least 1 fantasy FC, and you can just put this lone card in your team. Score 6 goals using La Liga. Again, you can use that card. 4 finesse goals using French players. Play 10 rivals matches with minimum 2 Liga F. Play 10 squad battles with minimum 2 Liga F. So it's really only 10 games because you can chalk off doing one of the play 10 with Liga F in your squad. It's a really easy objective to complete, and you get this Feller card, which 5'7", 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot here. Can play striker or right wing. Pace, solid. Shooting, solid. Passing is good enough. The dribbling, 86 balance, 84 reactions. Could be a little better. It's not a crazy, crazy card. Now, the play styles are pretty decent. You get finesse, power, whipped pass, rapid, and quick step. Travella plus, a little bit of a waste in my opinion. It lacks on the playstyle pluses, and then rolls are pretty good here. Inside forward plus plus and advanced forward plus plus. It's not a crazy card. If it gets some really good upgrades, it could become something special, but it's easy enough to complete. I think the objectives today are a dub for sure. We'll take that Feller card and hopefully she gets some good upgrades. Now, they also released some big evolutions today. Let's see what we're working with in the evolutions section. I don't think we got anything here. Oh, we did. We got the bench boost here. It's a double game week, so time for your bench to step up. Maximize your points and give one of your bench players a boost across the board. Okay, so max 87 card here, and they can get quite the boost. So if I put this Kyle Walker in, right now he has 90 pace, 87 defending, 86 physical. So he gets a nice passing and dribbling boost. His defending goes up to 90. This is actually a really nice boost for this Kyle Walker. I think I'm going to put him in here. Now, no extra play styles, but he's just like, that's a good card to put in there. I like that. So it's a completely free Evo. You get an all-around boost here. I like this. And it could be something you could apply to like a player that you put in this central to sensational thing, give them as a center mid a big all-around boost, and then put them in here as well. Like you could make some really, really good cards out of some of these chains that are out right now. Let's check out on Footbin some of the popular options for this evolution. So bench boost, it's massively upvoted. People loving the content today. Things you love to see. So as a free Evo here, okay, so this is why Saliba has been expensive recently, because he's gone up in price randomly and people have been expecting an 87 center back Evo. He's the reason. So in terms of popular options here, this Van de Ven card with 90 pace, 90 defending, 88 physical. So this suits a lot of like center backs really well, is what it looks like. This Wan-Bissaka card, decent. Like this Saliba, it hurts that he goes to 90 rated, but if you could get him in another Evo to give him another playstyle plus, that card is going to be broken. So let's take a look. Is Van de Ven moved a ton in price? So this guy's 316k. So the Evo last week is really what made him go. Let's look at this gold Saliba and see what his price has done here. He was 13k Monday, jumped up to 19. He's He was 18. Wow, he's dropped heavily today. So the Evo doesn't fit him as well as the hype, and he's dropped in price here, which is kind of crazy. But the bench boost Evo, I'm a big fan of it. Let me know who you guys are going to be popping in there. And then we got a brand new concept today, which is the training camp Evos. And basically what happens with these Evos is you don't really do anything to complete these. You're essentially putting a player in the Evo, and then once that card is unavailable for you to use for whatever time that Evo is. So for example, this step inside Evo, all you do is you get inside forward plus plus on your card. However, there's no like games you have to play to get it. All it is it in 12 hours, your card is going to be upgraded. However, the trick with it is that card is then unavailable to play games with. So it's essentially like you're lobbing this player in training. You can't play any games with them, and they'll get upgraded if you once you hit the 12 hours here. Now, I'm a little bit weirded out because I'm clicking on it and nothing's happening. So maybe, okay, you have to do it in the companion app. Get training camp evolutions on the companion app. So that is for any maximum 88 rated left wing there. And then this in on goal one is for a maximum 88 striker with a limited number of play styles. And you can add advanced forward plus plus, chip shot, and power shot play styles. So it's an interesting concept here, and I kind of like it. These Evos, like, they're not really that crazy, but I like the new concept here. It's something I think they could work towards in terms of like having an academy in your club where you have a bunch of players that maybe are unavailable, but in a week's time, maybe I could add a couple nice play styles that would fit a card well. So I think this is a cool new concept. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like with anything, because it's new and a change, people are going to kind of hate on it here, but I think it's kind of cool. So that covers the evolutions there. So we hit evolutions, we hit SBCs. That takes us in to look at the brand new Fantasy FC squad here. I'm going to bring it up on Footbin here. Fantasy FC Team 2. So the big headliners here, this Rashford card, this Rodrigo card, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot with quick step and finesse. This guy, he is absurd. He's 5 mil at the moment. Rashford here, finesse and power shot is kind of crazy. Some good other play styles, quick step, technical. He's insane there. Who are the other expensive ones here? You have Davies, who has quick step and jockey coming in at $1 mil right now. Tell right here. Wow. He's only 200K. He's got finesse and first touch. He's a Prem French card with a decent chance for upgrades. I like this card. He could be lacking a little bit on the play styles. Like he doesn't have technical or quick step, but like you still get rapid, flare. That's a really solid card. I thought he'd be a little bit more expensive. And then down here on the bench, this Furman card, really decent actually. If he can get some decent upgrades there. I mean, it's just like, it's what I've been saying. It's kind of a mid team. And then Darwin Nunez here. He is 4-star, 4-star. Decent stats. He actually has a lot of play style. This card's actually decent with all these play styles. Quick step, press proven, first touch, tiki taka. He has finesse and rapid. I actually like this card. For 500K, that really isn't that bad. The agility and balance, 82 agility, 82 balance. This guy's going to turn like a semi-truck in game. He's going to feel terrible. So that is the extent of the content today. Team 2, a little bit of a letdown compared to Team 1 in my opinion, but still some solid cards in there. But guys, that is going to wrap up this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.